Welcome. For this part of Area 66 Declassified, I'm going to walk you through how to use Doodle to schedule meeting times. Now, one of the problems that I've always faced is when you're trying to get a group of people together to meet, everybody has different things going on, and oftentimes you'll send many emails back and forth trying to schedule a particular day and time. Well, one solution to that problem is Doodle. And so what you want to do in order to use Doodle to schedule your meetings, you're going to go to Doodle.com. So that's Doodle.com. When you get to Doodle.com, it'll give you your screen here. Now, if you haven't used Doodle before, you're going to need to create a user account. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a user account. It gives you the option of connecting with Facebook or Google, and if you'd like to, you can do that. Or if you would rather not log in with Facebook or Google, you can register using your email address, and you just type in your email, you'll set up a password, and then you'll be ready to go. Now, I've already signed in, and so I'm going to come over here. After you get signed in, this is the screen that you're presented with. Now, the way that Doodle schedules meetings is it creates a poll that it sends out to everybody that you want to invite to your meeting, and they select what times are best for them. And then you get presented with a graph that shows when everybody is available, and if everybody can't meet it, who can come and who can't come for a particular day. So in order to create our poll, I'm going to scroll down here, and I get an option here. I can do schedule an event, and so that's what I'm going to do. And to schedule an event, I'm going to start off by giving it a name, and so I might do name and my email, so I'm going to click next. Now this gives me the option here that I can start to select the dates that I want to have available. And so if I'm trying to schedule a meeting to film Declassified, I may say we can meet on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Then I click next. And then I get a chance to put in the times that I can meet. And so I might say, okay, I can do 4 o'clock on Tuesday. I could do 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, or I could meet at 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Now I can go through and retype those for each of the different blocks, and if I have different times, that's what I'm going to do. But notice down here it says copy and paste first row. If I click that, it's going to go ahead and fill down so that every day at 4 o'clock I can meet. Every day at 4:30 I can meet, and every day at 5 p.m. I can meet. And so, of course, then, if you need to add additional time slots, you can add additional time slots to it. So you can get more than 3 options if you'd like. I'm going to click Next. All right, and for a basic poll, that's all I really need to do. And so I'm going to click Next here. And it says, what do you want to do? So I've made my event. I've set up my times. I'm now to the invite stage. What I would recommend is this you send the invitation. I find that's a lot easier. I'm going to click Finish. And this is the link then that I'm going to email out. So all I need to do is click Copy Link, and now I can send an email out, and whoever gets that link will be able to respond to the poll. So now let's see what that looks like if I'm responding. I'm going to pretend that I clicked that link. Once they click the link, this is what happens. It'll come up with a page, and you'll have an option to type in your name, and so I can say Matt Lee, and then I'm going to click what times I'm available. So I might be available Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 4:30, and then Thursday at 4 and 4:30. Then I click Save, and it says thank you. All right, so when I look at this, and we've had a couple people complete it, now notice that it gives me the asterisk next to the best time to have that meeting. So it says this option is the current favorite, please try to make it happen. And I can look and I see that we both have green check marks there. The red indicates that we're not available, And so now I know when I'm scheduling this meeting that Tuesday, October 8th at 4 p.m. is a time that both of us can make it. So in a nutshell, that's Doodle. You can quickly and easily schedule a meeting by sending out a poll using a web link, and you can see when people are available to meet. Thank you. Hi, for this segment of Declassified, I'm going to walk you through some of the resources that we have available for checkout from Area 66. To view the resources that we have, open up your web browser and go to area66.westside66.org. This will take you to our Area 66 homepage. Once you're there, you can click on the resources available for checkout, and this will pop up with the list of all of the items that we have available for you to use in your classroom. Going through the list here, you can see we have a nice variety of things that we can bring out to you. One of the more popular items is we do have iPad 2s that are available for you to check out. And actually we have about 16 iPad 2s, and the difference between the iPad 2 sets and the iPad 1 sets that we have is that the iPad 2s have a camera, and so if you're going to do any iMovie or anything that needs a video camera, you want to try to get those iPad 2s. If you would just like iPads to use in your classroom, we do have 7 sets of iPad 1s, and they come with our standard app load, but they do not have a camera on them. Do note that additional apps cannot be purchased or added to these iPads. So especially on the iPad 1s, we're just working with the standard app set. And if you're curious about that, you can send me an email and I can send you a list of all of the apps that we have preloaded on those iPads. We also have a few other items. We have 15 flip video cameras that are available for checkout. So if you're having your students do interviews, or you'd like to go around the school and talk to teachers or other students, those are great. We have 25 iPad Touches, and those are the iPad Touches that do not have a camera, and they have an app load that's similar to the iPad 1s. We do have a smart wireless slate, and related, we do have a couple Interwrite Mobi slates that interact with a smart board. We have 15 Samsung 10.2 megapixel digital cameras. Those do have video capabilities, so if you're looking to do either still pictures or videos, those 15 Samsungs are a nice way to get a class set of cameras. We have a wireless keyboard. We have 2 document cameras. We have an IPEVO camera, and we have an AverVision document camera. Both of those will do basically the same thing. So if you have some, things you'd like to share your class, say you're a foods teacher and you want to do a demonstration where you want everybody to see, or maybe you're a science teacher that's bringing in and doing an experiment, these will let you capture images and project them for the whole class to see. And we also do have 2 bamboo pen tablets that are similar to those wireless slates, but you can hook those up to your computer and you can draw and paint with them. So these are the resources that we have. If you're wondering if they're available for checkout, on the Area 66 webpage, if you scroll down, we do have an availability calendar here. And the way that this works is if an item has been checked out, it's going to show up here on the calendar. And so if we look at the beginning of the month here, you can see that the AverVision document camera was checked out through the 30th of November. And then since it doesn't go into October, we know that it's going to be available in October. If you would like to check out any of these, all you need to do is look on the calendar. If the date is open for the item that you would like, you just need to send me an email on first class, stating what you want and when you need it for. I'll get it added to the calendar and I'll bring it out to you. So that is the resources that we have available here from Area 66. As always, if you have any questions, you can send me an email on first class or feel free to give me a call. Thank you.